everyone, Dragon Kenji here with the answers to my Q&A vid. I've only got 10 minutes and I want to try and avoid ranting, so let's get started. Mortal Blast asks, what's my number one favourite game and why? I've got too many I like for a definite number one, but the closest to it are Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast and GameCube and Star Ocean 2 the second story on the PS1. They both have great stories, great characters, lots to do in them. And yeah, they just have that special magic that just pulls you in. You just get completely enthralled in it, and just whenever I start playing them, I end up playing them for weeks on end because I can't stop myself. Skillkill 107 asks, what's my opinion on the cheapest RPG boss I've ever faced? I've fought a lot of bosses, and there's a lot of them I can't remember details about, so the one I'm probably going to say isn't probably the cheapest I've faced, but it's the cheapest one I can remember facing. And that would be Elsie the Black Looper from Skies of Arcadia. His attacks do a lot of damage, he causes the fatigue status effect with his attacks. He has the Eternum spell, which is incredibly annoying. It instantly kills your characters unless you have instant death or all status effects and general protection. And when you get around half health, he runs off. And you have to start the battle all over again from the very beginning with him at full health. But, with you still suffering from any battle damage you may have had unless you heal it. Which is rather annoying. Yes, there's ways to circumvent them. There's cheapness, I know. In fact, there's a way to make it so it's the easiest thing to fight in the game. But unless you look at a strategy guide or, use trial and error on everything you come across, you're not going to know what to do with him. Really. Even a level 99 party can have trouble with him because of his running away whenever he's in danger. Anyway, next question. Amchu asks which of his characters that he's drawn is my favourite. I'd have to say Laurie because he's so cute and adorable. Lewis Pro asks for a drawing of Aya getting clobbered by Suika. He doesn't care how bad it is, but I'm afraid, drawing's just not my thing. Not only am I not very good at it, I really don't like drawing, and I never have. So, I'm sorry, I'd love to do it, but yeah. It's just not my thing, sorry. Now, even though Floofycon hasn't got a question on here, he did ask me one. It's just that YouTube was being a pain when he tried to ask it and he wouldn't put his comments on. So he asked me it through AOL. So his question was, out of all the games coming up, which am I most looking forward to? It's a tie between Super Mario Galaxy and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm looking forward to both of them very much. Can't wait for them to come out. Gil Kane asks, what's my opinion on the console wars? 360 has a great lineup of games. I mean, there's some on there I must admit I'm interested in. Bioshock, especially, has really piqued my interest. However, the console itself is incredibly unreliable. So, until they actually sort that problem out and stop the breakdowns period, I don't want 3-year warranties with repairs. I want them to actually, Microsoft to actually give a damn and actually, fix the problem without being pestered to do it, fix it of their own accord. Until then, I'm not going near it. The PS3, no good games that I'm interested in right now. There are some in the future that look interesting and I'm keeping my eye on, but who knows when they're going to come out, and it's still far too expensive. I mean, it had a price cut recently, but even over here, it's still already incredibly expensive. It's, just too expensive at the moment. And then we come to the Wii, which I own, and is my favourite of the lot. I love the motion controls, I love some of the games out at the moment, I love the Virtual Console. Yeah, just love most of the things about it. Granted, some of the things are a bit, like the amount of shovelware out for it, that's very annoying. They just seem to be doing all these, cheap ports and all that, which is rather annoying, but oh well, some good games coming out in the future for it. Shadow Sega 75 asks what's the first game I ever played. Either Snakes, Commodore Plateau, or Nightmare Park on the Tassel Einstein. One of those three. Which one? No idea, but there you go. Ninjaman ZX asks, what's my thoughts on modern medicine? The medicine itself has come on in leaps and bounds and is very impressive. The people in charge of using the medicine, like the NHS and all that, they have a long way to go. Shinryu82 asks, what's the hardest final boss of any game I've ever played? Now, I can't remember a lot of the final bosses I've fought, and the only one I can remember that I remember being really hard were the final three bosses, especially the very last one, Skies of Arcadia. That last one especially was really annoying. Shadow Iku 1 finally asks, why is Arcoid my favourite character? I just love everything about her. She's strong, beautiful, enjoys the simple things in life, she's caring. I even love it when she completely loses it and goes insane and just starts ripping things apart. Just love everything about her, really. Anyway, that's all for now. If you have any further questions, just leave a comment with a question on this vid and I'll do all the vids to answer them. This has been Dragon Kenji. Bye for now.